Alright. Let's try to be more efficient this time. I'll keep my super for the tank. But low-key, I want to use it here. Yeah, fuck. I burned all my heavy, that's crazy. Ah. What the fuck? He will respawn. For this, I want grab. Oh. Okay, they stay in the game. My fingertips are like so sweaty right now, bro. I can't even like use them as I want. I don't know what's pushing me. What's pushing me? Bro. I really have to take a break. My fingertips are like so sweaty right now. I can't. Of course, the pre-jazz arc walls. That waste my fucking time, dude. Shit. I'm kind of too fast. I will meet him at the last one, I think. You try to go 1% faster and you lose like 100% progress. Is there still arc? Yes. Okay, we have 2 extra minutes now, so I gotta lock in. Problem now is that I have the debuff of sweaty hands. So I will try to turn my fan towards me. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Alright. Switch your road to Duskfield and the machine gun. Alright, so I think it's wiser to just like pop super off rip like this. Oof. Shit. GG. It's not too difficult. We used to do this with Dragon Breath. It used to be way easier with the Ignition Artifact mods and shit. Anyways, so for YouTube, thank you so much for watching. That was it basically for the solo flawless 0 hour on Hunter. The main juice here is the class item with Spirit of Sita Arachne and Inmost Light, so you can spam abilities and have more nades. And the nades will give you a Woven Mail for even more damage resist. You get damage resist also from Ascension, so you just jump and do the air dodge move to get Amplify. Amplify is 15% DR. That will stack with the DR from Woven Mail. If you ever happen to pick an Orb of Power with Faster Purpose, you also will get Frost Armor, which is another form of DR from so City Super. With Faster Purpose will give you Frost Armor. And it's DR, so DR from Frost Armor, DR from Woven Mail from Spirit of Sita Arachne, and DR from Ascension when it gives Amplify. Then here we have Fest of Ruin to juice up our chest of the grenade, gives it more shatter damage and larger ignitions. We have DR when surrounded with Faster Purpose, Radiant on melee, and we're using a Smoke Bomb to apply Weaken as well. When it does apply Weaken, it also gives us Overshield with Malignant Harvest. Apply and Weaken provide a small void Overshield, and that will be the case with the smokes. Finally, here we have Fast of Hope. When you have an elemental buff, your ability will regen faster. So we have multiple elemental buffs. We do have Frost Armor, we do have Amplify, we do have Radiant from the Smoke, and Fast of Dawn. We also have Woven Mail from Spirit of Sita Arachne. So there's a bunch of elemental buffs we can get that will proc Fast of Hope for even more dodges. Dodges will reload the guns, and proc Amplify for more DR and speed, which is needed here in 0 hour because we have a timer. For the mod setup, you guys will find a dim link in the pinned comment of everything I'm using right here. For loadout here, we have Lost Signal for Darkness, Transcendence, Energy. Risk Honor because we take a lot of arc damage here in Legend Expert 0 hour. Watchful Eye here because it's just really good, and you kind of need damage to shoot the snipers from far, shoot the little tanks in the crit spots, and shoot the final boss in his crit spot when it finally uncovers. So here, Jolting Feedback is awesome. So if you shoot the first boss, the fallen boss, if you shoot him in the face, proc Jolt, and Jolt will link to the nearby shanks and kill them. If you shoot the big servitors, it will also link to the nearby shanks. And this is like overall good ad clear in general. For the artifact, we have two mods here around us using a machine gun. So getting kills with the machine gun will heal you. Shooting the machine gun will give you another form of damage resist. Limit Break, Gas and Super while you are low HP, or have a typical buff matching the super will give you more super damage. Flash over, the electric, and overclock and load. So if you have Amplify and Bolt Charge, you get a bunch of buffs, you kind of heal, and you kind of have more reload to the weapons. So these work on top of each other. There is no champions, otherwise I'll be using this to get Bolt Charge on stunning, but it's not really needed here. For the other stuff here, we do have this, but I'm not using a void weapon. Exhaust Sever will be more potent, lower the target's damage even further. So we can apply here Exhaust with machine gun, off-road machine gun. If you shoot with it, sustain fire, sustain damage, I think we proc Exhaust. That is a budget Sever, and it will lower the target's damage even further with Disruptor Strike. So if you shoot stuff with Watchful Eye, that target will do less damage to you, which will feed into us surviving better with this build, because we don't have a very good form of healing besides making orbs with Arc Siphon and Reaper, and then picking them up for recuperation better on ready. And we can also heal up by getting kills with machine gun while surrounded with Hold the Line. So that's the only forms of healing I think we have in this build, and that's why it's kind of lacking. And maybe I would recommend using something like a heal clip weapon with a good exotic primary here, like Borodayat or Kavastov. It's all up to you. I find the DR from Risk Runner to arc damage more useful here in 0 hour, and that's why I'm using it. So yeah, that's basically. Make sure to like the video and comment to help out with the algorithm. Sub for more. We might hit 30k before summer. Who knows? See you on my next video. Good luck farming, and I'm out.